you said that.
It's Friday. Hey.
It's Sunday. It's Friday. Okay. Then you can tell we have money. Something like this, we have money, fam.
Can you be loved and not be happy, or can you be happy but not
And
be
not loved. Have you? Okay, fine. Let me ask you. Have you spoken to this person? You've seen them, love at first sight. Have you spoken to them?
I feel like know what to bring out at
Yeah,
first.
it is set in stage.
It is set in stage.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't just throw it all on the
And
table.
also-
Like, your husband comes in with the flowers and chi, and then you're like,
Oh, baby.
I forgive you.
Unfiltered Adulting is proudly sponsored by DreamStream. If you'd like to support us directly or watch the ad-free version of our show, the DreamStream platform link is down below in the description. My adults, ahoy.
Ahoy.
How are you doing this Friday? Hey,
It's beautiful, yo.
when you said that, I was like, excuse me, is it though? Like,
It's a good day.
you know, it's a good day.
Thank God it's
God
Friday.
It's Friday. Hey.
It's
Sunday. It's Friday. Okay. Then you can tell we have money. Something like this, we have money, fam.
You got her.
No.
It's Friday again.
It's just Friday.
It's not Sunday.
It's not
Some of
Sunday.
us are religious.
And spiritual. We don't do that.
Don't do that.
Mm. How are you doing?
Me, I'm doing fantastic.
Mm.
I'm doing fantastic. It's Friday, guys. No more work until next week, Monday.
I read something that said you only realize that Monday should be a holiday
saw
instead
that
of
post as well.
Friday
I was like,
when you're
yes,
an
I get it
adult.
now. I get it.
What's that? You only realize what?
Monday should be the holiday instead of Friday.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Mondays.
But I feel like even if you do that, Tuesday would then need to be the
Yeah, just don't turn into
It's
the
just a
Monday. Then you're
complete
kind of
cycle.
like,
Yeah,
whatever.
Tuesday will be
Yeah.
the new Monday.
At least it's
Monday.
Tuesday.
Yo. Aibo.
But I actually know someone who posts every day, every Monday, that thank God it's Monday. I'm like, okay,
Aren't you an enemy of
we see you.
We
You
see
want to
you.
look sophisticated.
It's not that difficult though, guys.
But it's just a day that is
For me,
Just
Jonga,
starting-
Okay,
Monday's
Mr.
not-
Self-employed.
Monday-
You can't
Yeah.
And
relate.
they cannot relate.
Can't
But if
relate.
you're
Monday morning
employed,
meetings will have you just crying in the
Mondays-
bathroom.
Monday's not that. Mondays, I'm just like, let's do this, guys. Monday, let's do it again. We've been given another chance. Try again.
All these positive affirmations and stuff. It's nice for you guys. It's really nice. I'm happy for you guys.
but when you're on the ground, you realize Monday is hectic, ne?
I don't know. As a housewife, every day is a holiday.
Oh, okay.
I can't relate to you broke people.
Switching it up.
Yeah, you know. As a housewife.
As a
It's a
housewife.
housewife. Yeah.
Get married, guys, and be a housewife. Get married to a person that can afford to make you a housewife.
Agreed.
Word of the day.
I support that notion. I support that notion.
Strong, eh?
Eh?
You know?
Because this 9 to 5 thing is not a joke.
Yeah.
Is
If you needed motivation to get married.
Housewife is the motivation to a rich
but
man.
is being a housewife like the thing like people, like all girls want, all ladies want.
No.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, people do.
But you know, the thing is, people think being a housewife means you're not doing anything business wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think being a housewife is like you don't have to go to work, but you can run your own business
Right.
at home.
So,
Yeah.
but what's being a housewife is staying at home and not working.
Yeah,
Not
but
doing
you
the
can
9 to
have a
5
hustle.
grind.
Yeah,
Not just
doing
not having a 9 to 5 grind.
Like your salary doesn't matter.
I
It's
I
your
saw-
money.
I saw this video on the socials, right? This she's from Harare. She was like, "Welcome on my day to being a housewife. What? I go on and check up at my workplace." I'm like, people in the comment section were like, "But then you cannot have a job and be a housewife. If you're a housewife,
You
you're a
can't
housewife.
have a 9 to 5 and
Yeah.
be a housewife.
It's difficult.
But you can have a side hustle.
Yeah.
Because being a housewife doesn't mean that just wake up, clean, cater for the children, cater for the husband, cater for the household, and not do anything
do
for
stuff at home.
yourself. You know?
Yeah.
You'll be
Big.
self-employed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can be
self-employed.
self-employed and a housewife.
Like sitting
So it's okay. Okay, cool. So that's that version. I like that version.
It's a good
Yeah,
one.
but let me
I
tell
like
you that
version.
most women want to be housewives. I don't
Yes,
know.
we do.
Imagine
I've realized that.
just waking up and
Having no stress in the world
living life.
is
I
nice.
know some housewives who have got who are self-employed with a failed business. The business is not making money. It's just
Yeah, but it's running, right?
Yeah.
As long as it's running somehow.
Not. It's not because the husband keeps on pumping money there, but
Exactly.
it's not.
That's
the husband-
how it's running.
It's running.
That's
but
how
money-
it's running.
money is there.
There's,
Effort, A for effort.
let me tell you,
Yeah.
there is no trying in that business, bro. It is not.
No, but I get what you're saying. You
It's
can't keep
like-
putting in money for something that's not
because
working.
husband is putting in 20K.
I don't know. Make the right
But-
decisions and marry a right person.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Idanokuda. Oh,
No.
no, nothing. Okay.
Oh, okay.
it has nothing to do
It
with
doesn't
love.
matter.
What I said has nothing to do with
It's a
love.
strong statement, isn't it?
Because that's why I had to say, like, let me put it in show now so that
No, I said make the right decision and marry the right person. What I said has nothing to do with love. That is what I said.
But what does it have to do with
Money.
money?
Exactly, because it's like what. So
What do
then,
you mean?
so
The
what
right
do you
person.
want to-
I think
The
what-
right
the
one
right person
day,
in what?
one day when you're grown up,
Yeah, but
Then
no.
you understand.
Okay,
Maybe we
say
should talk about compatibility.
say your statement again.
You understand.
Say your statement again.
I said make the right decision
Eh.
and marry the right person.
Yeah.
What I said has nothing to do with love.
It has nothing to do with
Yeah, like love
Kenny,
shouldn't
you seem to
like
understand the
what
statement.
I'm
Yeah, I'm
saying
getting
is
what she's saying.
love shouldn't be your main focus when finding someone to spend the rest of your life with. Love should not be your main focus.
Should not be.
also
It can be number one, but
Yeah.
it can't be the only thing on
Yeah.
the list.
You get
Right.
it?
Okay.
Can you be loved and not be happy, or can you be happy
Happy
but not
And
be
not loved.
I can be loved and not be happy.
Okay.
That laugh afterwards.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't make sense. Like, how are you not happy if someone loves you?
Yeah.
'Cause-
Maybe you're not
But-
happy in
yeah.
other
but if
areas.
someone loves you,
That
they're
person
doing
makes you happy,
everything
to make
to
you
make you happy. So I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. Unless you're saying,
What if it's
if
not
I would
enough?
if I would prefer love to financial stability.
Yeah.
Is that what you're
I
trying
think
to say?
financial
Because
stability.
women's happiness, a woman's happiness comes from the thing
You
that
know
starts
what
with
I'm
a C.
asking? I don't know why you're trying to go in circles,
see?
bro.
I starts with
You
a
know
C.
exactly what I'm asking, man.
I'm trying to clarify.
You know what I'm asking,
trying to
but you're
clarify.
going.
Yeah.
Eh.
I said what I said.
You stand by
But
it.
I think
I
what
stand
I think
by
what Kelly's saying, ne, it's in every lady. Every lady wants to be taken care of
Yes.
Exactly, like,
and wants to be
Always.
comfortable.
Mhm.
So it's on us. ATG.
And it also, do you know what's the thing also? It also feels good when you take care of your partner as well.
Yeah.
exactly,
It's like I feel
It's a boost to the ego.
I feel good like when I send those flowers.
And that is
I
just
feel
that
good
is
Yeah.
to
when
happen.
they're like like here's a plane ticket, we're going to GGG.
to this
feel good.
going for a holiday.
like,
Even
yes.
buying gifts.
the religious woman in me wants to be taken care of. I'm
It's
I'm
not-
trying
it's
to
not a
be
religious
straight in the Bible. God said,
Kelly.
"Men shall labor." But
Yeah,
women,
I
we're
bet
not
you-
supposed to
the
labor,
religious woman in me.
guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
women, they have
It
to
was
be
ready
taken
for
care
this
of.
for days, bro.
Women were not supposed to labor.
Yeah.
Soft
No,
life.
but I know I'm with you there though.
Yeah.
Good to know, like as men we need to, guys. We need to take care
Yeah, we have to,
of our partners.
we
Exactly.
have to
Let's not like
there for them.
Don't be like
just
equal
crusade.
rights.
One of these days, I'll bring.
Okay, so let's create a table. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Let's create a table for marriage.
Mm.
So we said love,
Right.
Mm.
Finances.
finances,
Right.
and then what? What's the third one?
Could say intimacy. Sex.
Intimacy.
Yeah.
For your
Intimacy.
It
Okay.
has to be there.
Intimacy.
You don't want it.
What
to
are you
think
doing? Just holding hands,
intimacy
just
is-
looking at each other having conversation.
You
in
think
marriage.
intimacy should be the third
Do you want to
thing?
put it last?
I don't.
It's not the last thing, but
It's not as important as you think it is.
I don't think it
Very
is
important.
important. I
Right.
can't say it's not as important. But I feel like
What would we put? Fine.
there's you can love someone
Mm.
and they can be financially stable,
Yes.
but how are you Like, what's the connection?
Yeah.
How are you interacting? Are they good to you? Are they toxic to you? What are your values? Do your values align? Do you have the same goals?
I get you. Purpose.
Yeah.
Like-
Da, 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 da. Okay. Mutual
Yeah, yeah,
friendship
So you're saying all that purpose and GGG
is number
is
3
number
and
three.
And I
4.
feel like purpose and what is number 2. And then there's financial stability. You get me? I could love you, but you could be toxic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense.
I could love you, but you could not be goal driven. I could love you, but your road could be left and mine could be right.
We're not
Are
like-
we aligned?
We're aligned.
Are we
Our
aligned?
goals
Alignment.
aligned.
Yeah.
Our
Goal driven
purposes.
as well is very, very important.
Yes.
Yeah,
That,
it
that,
is.
that one is a
Because
struggle.
Aligned.
you might be in there, but you're just going circles every
Yeah,
day.
just circling.
Just
around.
It's
like-
your character, what I'm looking for in a partner. You get it?
Yeah, I get you.
So let's say love, character,
Character.
finances.
Finance is number 3 now.
Yeah.
Then
And then, you know,
Purpose. Da, 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 the list goes on
and then
and
the
on.
physical.
So love is on top.
yeah.
Yeah, we're just putting it there, but
Because I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking then, if you're loving, what you loving then?
Mm.
You're loving
have you met people
person.
that are in toxic relationships but are fully in love with their partner?
Wait, say that again.
Like you're in a toxic relationship, like
they're
everybody
fully
can
love.
see that this
This one is
toxic,
horrible.
but
they
you are
love each
in
Love.
love with your partner.
So
Like
you're doing
even
something right
yourself,
then.
you have moments of realization that this is
is
not
wrong.
going anywhere. This is toxic, but you're like intoxicated with this person. I don't know. Maybe we cannot call it love. Maybe we can
Yeah,
say
we have
it's what can we call it?
Infatuation.
Infatuation.
To put another word there.
Because no, that's not love.
That's it.
But it can be mistaken for love.
That's the
Yeah, it
English
can.
word right
Yeah.
there
So,
that you say.
so that's why
Infatuation.
we're just
Infatuation.
grouping
I
it
would
as
not
what?
say it.
As
It's
love.
love.
Right.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
get-
because
Okay.
because I've realized that
So it's like
Are we together or am I
it's
running
like
away
it's
with
one
you?
of- I just thought of the previous episode. So it's like you are hearing a voice, but the voice is not love.
Yeah.
it's another voice.
Yeah,
Another
it's
voice.
carnality. It's not even voice. It's carnality. That's what we're dealing with here now.
That's bad.
And,
Mm.
and Kelly, what you're saying, being intoxicated, that thing affects a lot of people.
Bruh.
There's another word for it. Let me Google it. There's another word for
Intoxicated.
Yeah,
it.
intoxication,
like,
like in a
if-
in a relationship.
It's like if you're kidnapped, then you fall in love with your kidnapper. It's not
Stockholm
called love.
syndrome.
Icho.
It's called what?
Stockholm
Icho.
syndrome.
Stockholm, like Stockholm in where is Stockholm? Sweden.
Stockholm in Germany.
Germany.
Okay.
Stockville.
No, but that's not where it comes from. But okay. Stockholm syndrome.
Exactly.
When you're in love with your abuser or your captor.
Yeah, that one
Yeah.
is a syndrome, right?
It's a syndrome, yeah.
But yeah, it's really bad. I don't think that's love, kid.
And you know what's the
It's
worst thing?
not.
Do you know what's the worst thing about it?
Mm.
You won't see it while you're in it.
Yeah. It's the people around you that are like, nah, man,
I remember.
something's awfully wrong with
I remember a certain scenario, Kelly.
Yeah, but I feel like love is the first in the pyramid.
Yeah.
Mm.
What
It-
but no, no. The thing is that you didn't answer me because if you're loving something, if I love hot chocolate,
Mm.
it's hot chocolate. So if it's love, you're loving the person. You're loving.
everything that comes with that
Yeah.
person.
Everything.
Right.
The whole package.
No.
That's where the question is because if
No.
it's on top, that's the first thing that you're gonna do, right?
And you know love at first sight?
That's
It's
the
a thing,
question.
right?
Yes,
Yeah,
it
it's
is a
It
thing.
happens.
And then why do relationship built on love at first sight sometimes end? Because they've discovered that their characters do not match.
Mm.
They are not goal aligned
Yeah,
or
they're not
whatever.
both-driven,
You see?
So
So
okay,
I could love you at first sight, like, damn,
If I know.
I'm
When you
in
were-
love with Denise. I mean, she just gets my heart pumping. Because love is feeling.
It's a feeling.
It's feelings.
Is it?
So all right,
Yes.
okay. Now,
And
okay.
then now goals, character, what. They bring you back to reality. Like
Maya.
This guy's not
Wrong.
motivated. He does not do this. He does
So
not do
okay,
that.
so what you're saying? Okay, the love part is like soon as I see the person, you're like,
yes, because
Right.
Under the sun.
and then
can't
as you're
start-
going down, at least now you're
I
like,
can't start
Mawambi.
investigating kuti my goals akhe
You have to-
I
you have
can't
to see
be
the person
I
first.
can't be like this much into what you're doing and if our things align when there's no prospect of a relationship yet,
Yeah.
when I'm not in love with you yet, when I'm not sure that you love me too. Because the only thing that would give me the ability to now start want to investigate, do we have the same views, do we believe in the same things, are our goals aligned, and all of those things. If I'm in love with you and I believe that you're in love with me and I believe that you would be committed in some sort of way to start a relationship with me.
I'm on my feet, the underdog, and I won't be beat. Turn the lights up now, welcome to the show. I ain't never
Are you a musician?
all I know. My eyes on the prize until I die. I'm gonna rise like
The Dream Stream Music Studio is now available on Sundays for only 295 rands per hour.
we work for a fall in line. We gon' give it our all until the end, until the end of time.
It includes a 12-channel desk, a variety of mics and cables, electronic drum kit, and a laptop for recording. Terms and conditions apply and booking is essential. Contact studio at dreamstream.co.za for a site visit.
Okay, let's not call it love. Let's call it chemistry. Because love is, I feel like love
Love is
just-
too deep.
It's too deep. Let's call it
And
chemistry or attraction. The first thing that attracts you to that person be like the possibility of. Have you, okay, fine, let me ask you, have you spoken to this person? You've seen them, love at first sight. Have you spoken to them?
Yeah.
You've spoken to them, right? And you're talking to them, you're getting to know them, and then you're realizing, this is not make sure.
yeah.
It's not make sure. So I wouldn't call it love. I think you're just,
I think
it's an attraction that you just have.
you know, you could be friends with someone, right? And then that friendship eventually turns into a relationship because you've started to
Get
fall
to
in
know
love.
more.
You've fallen in love with this person.
Okay.
But then the person you've known as a friend is different from the person you will know whilst you're in a relationship with them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I feel like love has to start. And then now discovering the deep things that you discover about someone's character while they're now vulnerable and in a relationship with you and in love with you. Get it? I don't know, maybe I'm wrong.
No, you're right.
But
get
I
what
just
you're
feel
trying
like
to say.
love is in the top.
It's the first
of
thing.
my
Yeah.
It's the top of the
calendar,
list.
yeah.
No, because okay, so what she's saying is when it's that love at first sight, you're just loving what you, because remember everybody's got their own
Checklist.
type that they
Checklist
want,
what
right?
you want to
Before
do.
you even get to that checklist, it's just like you're just like, okay, cool. As soon as I see a tall girl, I'm like,
That's
I'm
it.
fine.
You're
We're here.
instantly attracted to the
exactly.
person.
So that's where that is.
But you
then
said
also-
instantly attracted. You didn't say instantly fell in love with that person.
Guys, love at first sight is, you don't have to take it like literally.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Standing
No, I
by
get you. I get
You
you.
don't have to like take it literally, you
Yeah.
know. It's like, I mean, maybe when people say love at first sight, is I met you, we spent the day together,
Yeah,
or we
first
spent
time.
a few hours together, and I fell in love with you.
It was love at first sight.
It was love at first sight.
You didn't have any time to get deeper into things and so on. Just first time.
It's like, oh, she's cool.
I laugh.
Okay.
He's cool.
Infatuation at first sight.
It doesn't it's not sushi. But in all that though, to know that pyramid, love, don, GG. Do you feel like our parents or guidance contribute in us selecting the right partner?
Yes.
All the time.
Yes. There's a lot of peer pressure surrounding selecting a partner. So you have to like be very vigilant and subtract yourself from that peer pressure and focus on what you want
What
and
you
what
want.
you're looking for. Because your parents could be looking for a rich person,
For a
educated
doctor,
person,
a
what,
doctor,
what,
a
what,
CEO.
what.
That's not what you
Uh,
focus on.
And maybe your friends are looking for a handsome guy, tall, what, that will look good in pictures with our friends. So that,
So that's their focus.
yeah.
Yeah.
So now if you're getting all these pressure, look for, I'm coming on naka. Your guy's not handsome, he looks
Do
ugly.
people do that?
Yeah, they're relatives like that, or they're people like that. Let me not say relatives.
And then your
And, like,
relatives,
instantly
really bad,
cut
yeah.
off, bro.
and then your mother says, like,
That's
you-
Kushanda.
your boyfriend doesn't work.
Oh,
You said he owns a tuck shop.
You see now? So
What
already
kind of
you're
a
under
life do you want to
already
live?
the pressure's kicking in.
So
Yeah.
all of these things, they do contribute to you choosing a partner.
Partner.
They shouldn't, but
They
contribute.
they somehow they do.
contribute.
They end
Yeah,
up.
it's what you're saying, Kelly, is really true because I've seen people practically that got married because their guardians helped them choose. Maybe with someone you were dating, then you had an influence. Say, this one, can't you see what he's doing? Is then they choose according to what was said, not according to what they want. But
Exactly.
in the long run, they start to regret to say,
I shouldn't have, I
guy-
shouldn't
Yeah,
have.
because at the end of the day, you're the one who's going to spend the rest of your life
that
with this
person.
That person.
You're the one who's in a relationship with this nigga, so you know
Yeah.
all his toxic traits and all his good things and
You know
bad
it.
things.
And
So
if you don't believe in
you
divorce,
should
you're
be
stuck
able
in
to
there.
be in
Yeah.
a sober
You're
sense
stuck.
to make this decision.
Yeah.
And another thing that's giving us pressure, the internet, Instagram, lobola. Yes,
Lobola wedding
and
pictures,
lobola.
guys.
Yes,
It's
squad,
giving me the syndrome.
Rora squad.
decoration.
Shkwe, shkwe.
And now you're feeling, I went to school
I'm
with this
behind.
girl.
Guys,
She's married. Hey, my boyfriend doesn't
not
even
even
look like he's planning on getting married. Now you're peer pressuring yourself. You're going to get pregnant for this guy and forcing him to make
Do
the
that.
commitment.
that's worst case scenario.
Yeah.
But why
Then
would you
you
impregnate?
find out that he's got the whole family.
After
6
a while,
kids and all.
that's really.
Yes.
And you're right, Kelly. The internet, it's
I also feel
just
like,
do
you know,
according to.
You
in
like what you
this
want.
open-minded generation that we're in,
Yeah.
do you think that we should be allowed to cohabitate before the marriage? Like, see how it's going to be, like a test run. I'm just saying, like a
Test run.
test run.
Once think about this,
I've
Like,
had a conversation with a friend of mine about this.
Wow.
And she's like, I'd love to try it, but in the African culture, it's not allowed. Because I need to see if I
You
get
need to
into
know
a
the person.
household
Yeah.
with you,
How?
how are we going to interact and respond to each other in that confined space?
exactly.
Because then imagine getting in and then I realize I don't like the way you chew. And I have to live with this for the rest
And
of my
then
life.
you're snoring. You don't put the toilet sit down.
You throw your
leave
clothes
your
everywhere.
plates there where you get to just leave
When you
it.
remove your
go.
clothes.
our test no dikano ja.
So
Guys!
should we have
Our test no dikano guys. Can't also guy.
open-minded generation?
We are. Because
Not
we all
legit.
end up getting into things and then we're like, I shouldn't have.
Great dream.
But I feel like if you're getting into the test, don't test drive every
Single feature on the car.
every not every single feature. Don't test drive everyone. Like
Yeah.
no could transfer. With Susan right now, I think we're getting to that point. And then because if you try and test on everyone, guy,
Exactly.
Problem.
so like if I feel like if you're getting to that stage where you want to see,
Now
how
you
is
want
it
to
gonna
commit.
be?
Now you want to
At
commit.
least
Now you're talking marriage.
not terms you just met.
Love at first
2 days
sight,
ago,
pop.
next week, and then
Into an apartment.
don't-
We're
Go.
moving in together.
Scary time.
Crying, eh?
Fast like Wi-Fi.
we move. Sometimes it would work. Sometimes it might work.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
It
but
might
anyways,
work.
you know yourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know your limits.
It's
You know what you
definitely not the Christian way of doing
Doing
things,
things.
but it's worth a go. I feel like it would avoid a lot of divorces and whatnot.
True.
Because now you know the person you're dealing with and you're getting into it sober minded.
Mhm. And then even if you communicate with your partner, and then you'll be like, I don't feel like it's going anywhere because of this. I don't like this and this and this and chi. You're breaking up in a good state.
Maybe even give them tips on how to improve themselves instead of just cutting it off immediately after. Be like, I don't like
It
this.
depends
Do
how
you
much
think
you love them.
Yeah.
Exactly. And if you're dating for marriage, try and be as authentic as you can be. Because you don't want
So
to.
what was they didn't hear you.
Say it for the people in the back.
Just bring it
far
back and
corner
then
over there.
continue point again. Just
Okay, if you're dating for marriage, try and be as authentic as you can possibly be. Like,
yeah.
be your true self. Because you don't want to be faking things so that someone can love you and like you and want to commit to you when this is not the person that you are. Because when are you going to end the charade?
It will catch up with you.
Yeah,
You'll
when
get
are you going to
tired.
stop faking
You
it?
get tired.
Sometimes I think of that statement, and Rume, I'm like,
No, those.
I'm like,
But I think
it's
those things will catch up with
you
you.
know what, true. Now there's sometimes you need to put in a show beginning, but put in a show that Kutuns you're capable of
Yeah, of keeping.
Don't say
don't go
that
beyond
first
your limits.
date. We're saying on a first date we're going to Cape Town.
Excuse me.
Because now you've put in Cape Town as a
Yes.
first date.
The
That's-
second date
that's
should
your-
be in Dubai
Yeah.
after that.
And now
second date, not
you've made
this.
me tick a box that you
This guy
don't-
can.
you can't maintain.
Yeah.
Exactly. Then second date we're saying let's go to KFC. But
You're like, you couldn't even say
Yeah, but
Michelangelo,
that-
nothing.
I think that honesty
Exactly.
is to be maintained. Sometimes just
Yeah.
be yourself. You rather lose a person.
yep,
Exactly.
I'm with you there.
Let her know. In our rather let her know
Gabaya,
that
Shag.
this is-
Because even now, as a girlfriend, you're coming to my house, you're cleaning, you're washing, you're cooking for me, you're doing Tony. But then now that we're married, you're like, hey, you don't even cook for me.
Yeah, people
Yeah,
change.
you don't do this, you don't do that. But I thought your love language was act of service, and I was happy to receive the services.
Exactly.
Now you're complaining that I don't help you.
I'm with you there.
Don't bite off more than you can chew.
You should be your most authentic self.
Yeah.
Do
being
not
authentic.
fake it.
She's faking.
Because when you make it, maintaining it is a whole other issue. It's a whole other
Or
problem.
you make it, maintain it.
Yeah.
If you make it, maintain it.
I
Yeah.
once saw a video online where this husband was lying to the wife. It's now a whole wife with a child that is going to work for 2 years.
And he was not working.
What?
He was not going to work.
Is this what the fuck did I get married to?
No.
I know that show though.
Nah, I mean, I didn't watch it. I was not
It's
interested. It was
2 years.
It's from Zimbabwe, bro.
That's bad.
2 years.
So where was he going?
Just going.
But
Do
was
you
he
know-
bringing
do
home
you
the
know-
paycheck?
Do you know the?
Yeah, was he bringing money home?
No. It's in Zim, and there's no one which did. I don't think
Yeah,
people
there are
would
no-
actually bring she pay slips and
But
stuff.
money was coming.
But then
The paycheck
because they were
question is
being-
not the paper.
The money.
It's the
I know. It's not this relationship. It's not a. It's one of
Okay.
those.
okay.
Okay.
It's one of those
Mm.
where the husband is managing to keep things
Afloat.
afloat.
Mm.
It's just they're barely making it.
Okay.
Okay.
But that's when they're saying doing our best. Like,
But for 2 years, though, bro.
2 years is a long time.
Sheesh, man.
I was like,
couldn't
damn.
discover it.
I was like, so what's gonna happen? Are you guys gonna break up or what?
What's gonna happen?
Because if you manage to put
But would
things
it be a
for-
valid reason, though?
That he
why were
wasn't
you
working.
But why were you lying that you would?
That you weren't working.
I was trying to give you a sense of stability, a sense of security. I didn't want you to panic.
The question is, what were you doing in those 2 years?
I
think
was
that would be my
hustling.
question.
Maybe he was doing something.
Do you
else.
know
I was
those
hustling.
betting sites where you go
Yeah.
venture for soccer, what,
Cheap money.
chi. That's what.
Right?
That's
Maybe
what
it's not
been
permanent,
doing.
right?
Hmm?
It's not something
it
that is
can't sustain
permanent.
you
It's not
forever.
something that you can
That can
say like
sustain
this
you
is what I'm
forever.
doing.
Forever.
Mm.
Maybe yeah, people
So-
differ. Some people survive that way.
Exactly.
People
But
survive
then
that way.
that's
It's
when
not
we say
good
that
to
just
lie,
be
bro.
honest. Just
Yeah,
Exactly,
just
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 be
tell
honest.
you.
Be honest.
If you're not working,
And
just
another
tell you
thing,
know
I
what,
But
feel
it's-
like
It's easier said being
Than done.
honest, guys. Because if you know that you like this one,
you just tell him.
Then she just randomly says a statement one day and you're like, but I'm like that.
Mm.
I like you.
I don't.
and
know.
then
So you're
you're
like,
like, just be honest.
Let me
I
just.
life
feel
will
like there's a
continue.
point where someone is like in love with you enough to forgive you that you can say, "But Papa, if I'm honest, she will understand."
You understand? Yeah, it
Those
depends.
are the times that you should take advantage of,
Yeah.
like, to put all your cards on the table.
Yeah,
Like,
say, this one.
Listen,
it's either you like me or you
don't.
don't. Or
Take it or
maybe,
leave it.
maybe if you don't want to wait that long, do it in the beginning of the relationship. You know, you
Those talking stages,
like, this is me.
This is how I am.
fam.
Take it or
Leave
not.
it.
I think those are moments where like
I
you're
can
saying,
fix myself.
just to happen. Yeah, there are moments you can fix yourself,
I
but I,
can
think,
fix
I
myself,
think
but-
lying is one thing that can destroy a lot of.
It's not lying. I know depending on did I just
No, yeah. You have to know yourself.
I know
Know how
something's gonna
to-
go.
Maybe it's going to happen later. You do it in a wise way, but if you know that you are going far,
There's no way that you're
there's
gonna
a bend.
believe in yourself that it's for me. It's gonna take me 20 years to be rich.
Yeah,
Everybody
you just
like
you just
it's
do it
gonna
wise.
be. It's gonna be.
Then you know it's going to happen. Then surely to break off, then you're out of it.
Then you're in it. But I get you though. Like maybe no. Okay, cool. I feel like know what to bring out at
Yeah,
first.
at a certain stage.
At a certain stage.
Yeah. Yeah,
Don't
exactly.
just
And
throw it all on the
And
table.
just like still wow.
Just don't
throw everything.
pour the whole freaking
But
yeah.
bit by bit, and see how she responds or how they
Also,
respond.
before you get married, maybe try counseling, like marriage counseling.
Pre-marital counseling.
I know a lot of people don't do it anymore, but I feel like it's very important because now you've set a hierarchy in your marriage. You're like, at least if we have a problem, there's this person we can go to. There are these ideals that we have
Are
been
we taking
given
notes?
on how
you're
to.
taking notes.
Yeah.
There are these ideals that we have been given on how to solve conflicts and whatnot and whatnot. And also, please don't be too quick to call your relatives. He's done this to me.
Okay.
She's done this to me. You might forgive your partner, but your relatives most definitely will not. They will hold that against
Yeah,
her or him for a very long time.
And it will affect.
Do you know what?
Yes, and then now when they are coming and looking at him shady, you're like, why are you looking at my man like that? Or why are you looking at my woman like that?
And they're like,
But
why
you're
did you
the
serve him
one,
less pap?
yeah.
Like, what is going on?
You're the one who.
But you're the one that caused it. You're the one that did that.
So you're talking about the issue of protecting you.
Texting apart.
Each
I
other.
I second what you're saying, like going to the family when things just started
down.
breaking down. Because you know what happens is it's like Santa Claus, right? Santa Claus is a story, and we all believed in it, Shokudaro, right? And they never came back and be like, guys, Santa Claus is not real, but we believe strongly,
Yeah.
right? The people who made that story, they're safe in that area, they're okay.
Okay.
But now when you cross it,
down
now
there.
you'll be like. So now when you tell when you tell the story, remember you're trying to make them believe this person is an animal. This
Sure.
person is terrible, right?
Horrendous.
And you've succeeded.
Need a photo studio? The Dreamstream Photo Studio includes a 2.7 meter PVC backdrop in black and white and is available for only 115 rands per hour. You can also rent a Canon R6 and lights. All rentals are for studio use only. Terms and conditions apply. Contact studio at dreamstream.co.za.
Thank you, Ben, for coming out tonight. My name is Son of Augustine.
They now believe they were like, yeah, I eat it, right? And then your husband comes in with the flowers and chi, and then you're like,
Oh, baby.
I forgive you. But now, what you gonna do now? You're not gonna go back and be like, hey, yo, guys,
Look, he got me
one night,
flowers.
listen, this is what happened. You're just gonna leave it. Be like, now we're good, bro. But you're not putting in the same effort as you did when you told them,
Them
the
that he was a
problem.
horrible person.
Exactly.
And then to them now, they're just like, I'm
This
quite
guy is
bro.
an animal. And mostly we are going to notice that the picture I've painted that guy.
It's gonna stay.
So like Kelly is saying, I believe that there are things that you have to talk over, isn't it? So
For you.
even if something is happening.
Exactly. And if there are problems that you might want to solve, maybe you try a spiritual
help.
guide or
Yeah.
whatever
Who can- who
before
knows?
you go to the family because
Yeah,
family,
Family should be the last because
Family
And even if you're telling a family member, make sure it's someone that you really trust.
yes, and make sure it's someone that's understanding. Like maybe if I have a problem with my husband, I will not go to my family.
Yeah.
I will go to his because
Side.
they will forgive their own
They
relatives.
know,
Yes,
they know
they
him
know
better.
him
than-
better.
Mine will not.
They'll
If
say
he
this
has a
guy-
problem with me, he should go to my family. And like, your daughter Tony.
I think that's how you protect each other because these ones, it's something that will remain to say,
Because if my sister comes and corrects me,
yeah,
I'm okay with it. But if your sister comes and corrects me, I feel attacked.
You feel like,
I'm
excuse
Feel
me,
attacked.
ma'am, you don't know me.
Saga, you're discussing me in your house.
How
You're-
dare
you're
you?
eating
Yeah.
pap with me
With
every
me.
day.
So,
Wouldn't use us as-
so these are some of the things that you learn at my
Wow.
marriage counseling when you talk to other married
Wow.
people. And it's always good to have married couples as friends also. They'll help you out a lot.
And not like newlyweds, but like the much older.
Mature
Couples.
guys. So.
You can mix.
You can mix.
Exactly, because look at me. I'm not that,
But
No,
you
you're not.
know,
Yeah, but I got
Come on,
information.
I can see.
Fantastic.
And if you get married, you could probably relate more to me than
yeah,
to,
yeah, than
Yeah.
my mom and my dad. Yeah, true.
Because there's a different wavelength.
Different.
Big one.
But there's also something that you can take from that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you have to be able to take from all the
Both
tables.
cups.
Okay, another thing about when you're thinking or planning about getting married, you should go to the hospital and get tested, guys.
Mm.
Blood
one.
groups,
That
all of
one.
these things, they're
You have to know.
important because now your blood groups might not mingle. And now you might experience other problems, and
Okay.
now you're thinking spiritual.
Yet it's in blood group
What?
Wow.
Yet
But
it's
these are the
just
tests that
the-
you should have done
before.
Yeah.
before getting married.
That's true.
And also fertility checks
Mm.
should also be included
now
in that
then.
list of things.
Wow.
Yeah.
Even blood tests.
Isn't that what you
I think it's a
Okay.
thing is, what I say?
Alright. It's
Oh.
okay. It's okay.
Go say.
You know, blood tests, hereditary diseases, and things like that. These are all things that you should look
not
into
ignore.
it. Yeah, it's not just a matter of I love you.
I
and
love you. Then
So
you
what
are-
if? Okay, cool question. Then you go there, and then you see Kutunis your partner is sick.
sick how?
Like they've got AIDS or something.
Yeah.
Something chronic that they have to live with for the rest of their lives. Let's
If they
put
have
it like
AIDS
that.
and they hadn't told you up to the point of you wanting to
Wanting
get
to-
married.
No, maybe they
then-
didn't also
I
know.
also didn't know.
Is there anything like that, kid, when you get to that extent?
Yeah, maybe people don't get tested a lot.
No, how you
There are
get
people that
sick
would be like,
that you
when
get-
my fiance and I went to
I'm,
the
It's
if,
impossible.
I'm telling you,
It's impossible.
if you're now in the route of getting married, you've probably dated for, let's just say, 7 months.
Mm.
To
Right.
be short. And then you got AIDS. I don't have AIDS. And then
You
you
have it.
contracted AIDS from somewhere, or you came into the relationship with AIDS and you don't know. AIDS only takes about 3 months for you
Then
to
it's manifesting.
notice that you have got AIDS or
Even
you're
without
sick with
any test.
something.
You get sick, you
You
go to the hospital.
notice it. You go to the
They
hospital.
will check you.
So you can't tell me that we have dated for such a long time to
Then
the
you
point
don't
of
know that
wanting to
you are-
get married
Yes.
and you don't know that you were sick.
Yeah, that's reckless.
I would understand if your question was, what if you find out that in your partner's line there's a mental disorder,
Yeah.
and then now it's my
That's why I
choice.
categorize it as sick.
You know, it's my choice now to say, if we have children, this is something that we might
They
have
might
to deal
inherit.
with.
Yeah.
And
It's like, you know, maybe your parents suffer from BP,
yeah,
mine suffer from sugar.
yeah. Something that will always be there. And these
So,
things.
These are things that we also have to get into
Discuss.
the
Yeah,
marriage.
and see what your limit is.
So what you're doing when you're going for these tests and all that, you're accepting your person and you're gonna take whatever you're gonna see there and you're gonna work towards whatever you're gonna discover.
Yeah, you're gonna do like if
Abo,
you
abo,
Mm,
abo, abo.
Solid.
And some of these things, and some of these things, like what Kelly is saying, I think there are moments that you yourself you say it, even if maybe something happened with you before, you explain to your partner, this is what happened before I met you, this is what happened, this is what happened, this is what happened, so that you know what you are getting yourself into, isn't it?
something like what?
Huh?
He's like, huh?
Something like what?
Maybe okay, like you are saying, there are people that are sick, maybe you're not okay.
Or you're like you're saying you're sick and you already knew before.
Or maybe
got
you
into the
Yeah.
got sick or you
Yeah,
saw
you
this is
explain it.
something that you should also disclose
Explain
at
it.
the
There are things
beginning
that you
of
can
the
disclose. There are things
relationship.
that maybe your partner can help you go through. Then you okay. It's not good for a person to just discover a thing.
Yeah, it's
True.
not.
I don't think
Not
it's-
good in any sense.
I
It's scary.
you rather help each other.
Yeah, it's you know,
Very scary.
you can't blame someone for how they react if they
Yeah.
find out something.
Yeah,
You
finding
can
out is
blame
the
them
worst.
for how they react
When you
tell
tell them,
something.
not finding
When you've
out.
told
That's the
them.
worst.
Because
thing.
now if I discover and I'm freaking out,
It's
like,
let,
oh my
let,
God.
let her
I'm
freak
allowed
out.
to freak
You have to let her
out.
freak out because you didn't.
because this
you're not
was a
honest.
secret you were keeping from me. You were not
You're not
honest from
honest.
me.
So-
You did not give me a choice to decide.
Yeah, the reactions are different when you say it and when she finds out.
I think
But
that's
I'm-
where the honesty comes in. You just have to be honest
be
from
honest.
the get-go,
Yeah.
from the jump.
You
From
see, all
every-
of these are at number 2.
Two. You?
From what
Interesting.
I was trying to find what I'm taking out from the conversation. So what I'm taking out from this conversation
Yeah.
is be intentional in everything that you do.
Yeah.
Know what you want,
Yeah, but
and don't try to please everyone. Please yourself
Please yourself and the person that you
and your
Your
partner.
Partner or future partner.
Away, Asaga. All right.
Exactly. Just be intentional
very intentional.
in everything that you do. And above all else, guard your heart from everything you do flows from it. If this person is not taking care of your heart, my guy,
Move away.
thank you.
Yeah, you have
next.
to.
Let's give other
your
people
bag,
opportunities.
Yeah.
Let's give another child a chance.
Thank you next, because if someone is breaking your heart, they'll make you do things out of character.
Yeah,
Dango.
Sarai.
it's more important.
What if question? Sorry.
Yeah.
You've done all of those checks, everything, all good, right? This you're still in the honeymoon phase, so everything is top notch, right? But you have not seen how this person reacts when they're angry. Angry. There's anger.
There's levels to it.
There's anger. There's like super angry. There's like more one.
But you can never know true. You can never truly know someone if you've not experienced their angry side. Because you can't say you've dated enough to think about marriage and you've never had an argument.
Yeah, it's
Arguments are important, guys.
they make you know, right?
They make you see
There's
how.
some people that don't like to argue.
Guys, let's look at it. Let's look at it this way.
No argument.
This is not long
There's
distance
There's
relationship.
there's argument, right? Then there is an argument.
What do you mean?
There's two different. There's stages to the anger that I'm talking
Right.
about.
So we're
here.
talking. We not necessarily
Yeah, but
yelling. We're
obviously
discussing
you
the
can't-
situation.
But obviously, guys, you can't judge someone based on their most angriest moment.
No,
you
because
can
it's what
judge
they do
someone
in that
based
moment
on
of anger.
if I did something small and then now you're overreacting and if you're blowing it and you're calling me names, when this could have personally just been resolved by us communicating and talking.
Yeah.
But then now, if this is something that's very, very huge and I know you have every right to be angry, I can't judge you based on how
that.
you react.
Because maybe you provoked that.
Eh.
And I think the issue of emotions, everyone is emotions.
But when we say we can't judge you based on how you react, we don't mean be battering your partners.
You can't do that. No.
Don't be beating
But
people's
ATJ,
children.
I think if you find out that and you love your partner, I think you need to have a way of knowing how to handle that.
Yeah.
Helping it out.
You should now study what
like how you
triggers
all
it,
are
what
answering
happened.
the question that I didn't get to ask.
What's triggering?
You're answering. I'm like, but I didn't get to what I was asking. But okay.
Like, for next time, how do we deal with this?
Exactly. How do you deal with these emotions?
Yeah, but if they are beating you, run
Hey,
for
beating,
your life.
no,
Run
beating.
Pack your
for
bags
your
and leave, darling. It's not
life.
worth staying in.
Run for your life. you know.
Beating.
They start by throwing things next to you, hitting next to you, and then they will hit you.
They'll kill
Because it's
you.
a build-up.
Descend
Oh, yo.
and run for your life.
Eish.
Deserve and run for your
And
life.
lately, I've been seeing a lot of posts where husbands kill their wives, wives kill their husbands.
It's happening
There's
a lot.
of killing all over. I'm like, yeah.
Eish. It's bad. It's really bad.
It's really, really bad.
So okay. In 5 words, since you're the one who's married here.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, all
I
of
feel
us.
like this was an interview.
low-key it was. Low-key it was.
Yeah, we're learning.
5 words.
Yeah.
How
In
can
5
you
words.
prepare? You are going to 5 words.
I
again.
was already explaining.
I was encouraging you to finish speaking.
You can't get a
I said
question
in
out.
5 words.
You are going to 5
I was
words.
encouraging you to finish
What
speaking
is
like
one
in
of
5
words?
words.
Okay, in 5 words.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Let's keep
Yeah.
it pushing. In 5
How,
words.
how can we prepare for marriage?
I don't know. Nothing prepares you for marriage, guys. They're just steps that you can do that we explained.
Yeah.
Love. What was the second one?
Uh,
You were listening.
We're
You were not listening.
We
Purpose.
forgot.
You were not listening.
talking about alignment.
Yes,
Alignment,
alignment,
purpose.
purpose,
Goals.
goals, what.
Financial stability.
Financial stability. And then the last one was what?
We didn't finish the list actually.
We did. Yeah.
Did we?
We did.
We're into deep.
You guys were
But
not
you're the one who's telling. I don't know why.
Why are you looking at us? We
Us,
are
you should-
clueless.
Said, and then cancelling.
Yeah.
Right.
And then
I like the
maybe the
counselling part.
fifth one would be not letting,
Other
relatives.
people know.
things outside your marriage impact
yeah.
your marriage, or things outside your relationship impact your
Safeguard your
decision
partner.
to, yeah,
There we go.
exactly.
In one simple
I
sentence.
like that.
Oh, yo.
Simple.
Oh, yeah. All right. Ah, Bo,
Interesting.
Bo, so I'll invite you to my wedding. Don't worry.
Ah.
Kosolo, beetroot.
Beetroot.
You don't have the butternut.
No,
The beetroot.
Wow.
Solid. Okay, cool.
Mm.
You know, if anything is to do with it, I'll be entertained. Thank you so much. Anyways, we didn't say this in the last part, but I'm sure you've seen the socials and all that, the events, the gig plan for the rest of the year.
Right.
And I feel like from that gig plan, the most interesting one, where everyone is so excited about, is the Durban trip.
Wow.
Yes. Even us here, they're bombarding certain people with questions and they're not answering us. But anyway,
Chomari and Debe.
Durban, oh,
November, July.
but yeah, please make sure you're there and we're together, we're happy and making things happen. There's
Happiness.
been another one.
Happiness. Love life.
Love light.
Oh, honey.
Happiness. Oh, one. Cheers.
Thank you guys. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
Max power, I'm about to go, we're doing better. If I ever lose, I don't know, faster than ever. If I ever lose, I don't know, we're doing better. Hitting all the goals, I come bigger, bolder, faster. Ooh, I'm going to the maximum.